Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news making headlines today. U.S. President Donald Trump has called on South Korea and four other nations, China, France, Japan, and the United Kingdom, to send ships to the Strait of Hormuz. Trump made the comment in a social media post on Saturday, with the appeal targeting countries heavily dependent on oil passing through the strait, which carries about 20% of the world's oil. South Korea's government gave a cautious response, with the Blue House saying it is closely communicating with the United States and will carefully review and judge the matter. Four other countries have also shown similarly reserved reactions, with the U.S. previously describing South Korea as a model ally. Seoul may have some difficult decisions to make. A South Korean military transport aircraft carrying evacuees from the Middle East arrived in Seoul on Sunday evening, marking the first airlift evacuation using a military plane since the Middle East conflict escalated last month. A KC-330 Cygnus multi-role aerial tanker landed at Seoul Air Base in Seongnam, just south of the capital at 5:59 p.m., bringing home 204 South Korean nationals and 7 foreign citizens from Saudi Arabia. The evacuation mission, code-named Desert Shine, was launched as thousands of South Koreans remained stranded across the Middle East due to widespread flight disruptions amid the expanding war between U.S.-Israeli forces and Iran. President Lee Jae-myung on Sunday expressed gratitude to government officials and personnel who successfully carried out the operation. The International Energy Agency said oil from an unprecedented stockpile release will be made available immediately in Asia and Oceania. The IEA's announcement on Sunday comes after it said last week that its 32 member countries will make more than 400 million barrels available, comprising 72% crude oil and 28% oil products, to ease the global oil shock caused by the ongoing Middle East war. Stocks for the Americas and Europe will be released from late March. IEA Executive Director Fatih Birol said the measure would bring unprecedented additional volumes of oil to the market from March 16 onward. However, Birol stressed that the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz remains critical for the stable flow of oil. President Lee Jae-myung has offered an official government apology to the families of victims of the March 15 democracy movement. Speaking at an event on Sunday, to commemorate the 66th anniversary of the movement, President Lee vowed to put greater efforts into identifying those who participated in the democratic movement and ensure they receive proper recognition. He added that the spirit set a model in a time of crisis, citing the 2024 protests that resisted brief martial law as an example. On March 15, 1960, protests broke out in the southeastern city of Masan against the election fraud under then-President Lee Seung-man, which resulted in a brutal crackdown on civilians. The incident triggered a nationwide demonstration in April and led to the ouster of the authoritarian government. The Netflix hit animated film K-Pop Demon Hunters has won 2 Oscars at the 98th Academy Awards. K-Pop Demon Hunters was named for Best Animated Feature in Los Angeles on Sunday, beating strong competition including Zootopia 2 and Elio to take the top animation honor. It is a first win for director Maggie Kang, who said the award was for Korea and for Koreans everywhere. The song Golden from the film's soundtrack also won Best Original Song, becoming the first K-pop track to take the award in the category. The wins come as the film has become Netflix's most watched film, following its 2025 debut, surpassing 500 million views on the platform. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.